Steam is asking some users to revisit reviews after playing a game for an extended period of time. This story was reported by Julia Lee. I can give you the highlights here. Some Reddit users have been reporting that they're receiving emails from Steam asking them to go back and either add to or update their reviews of games that they may have rated early on in the release, but now they've added more time to. So games like Destiny 2, Hitman 2 was another game that was reported. Now, it doesn't seem like they're sending those emails out like, hey, you left a bad review, but you played like 90 hours. Or, hey, you left a good review and you played like 90 hours. There's no real rhyme or reason based on that. And there's also doesn't seem to be any kind of threshold for the number of hours that have to be played in order to receive one of these emails. But I like this, and I think outlets are starting to do this as well. Like, hey, here's our Destiny review a year later or something like that. I think it's cool that they're re-engaging users of their games and saying, hey, you put 93 hours in this thing. You're probably more equipped to speak on this game than just about anybody. Can you give us your feedback on this, or can you update your feedback on this? Because at this point, there's been expansions. There's all kinds of new content to play in these games. So just update your thoughts for us. I was on GameStop today. This is kind of an opposite example. I'm on GameStop's website today looking at Nintendo Switch Lites. And I'm on the page for the special edition Pokemon one. And there were all these reviews on it already, and people were giving them like 1, 2, 3 stars and saying, GameStop, why are you sending me an email to review a product that clearly is not released yet? This system does not come out for another few weeks, and yet you're asking for my thoughts on it because I've simply pre-ordered it. So that's like the inverse of this. Like, hey, we know you haven't even had time to spend with this product. Can you give us a rating? But yeah, I think Steam is learning the power. First of all, the power of reviews. We've talked a lot about their approach with review bombing and the alerts that they put on when a game is clearly being review bombed, like Call of Duty has been because of their portrayal of Russians in the game. Steam's done a really good job of bringing light to that, but I think they're also recognizing the power of like, hey, we want to get people's honest thoughts on this beyond just, I played 10 hours of it when it first came out, because these games are living worlds. They're constantly changing, constantly evolving. Destiny 2 is not the same game now as it was when it released 2 years ago. 3 years ago? How long has it been since Destiny 2 release date? 2017. So yeah, a little over 2 years ago.